Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crazy Hobbies Down Under. Well, ARRMA is back in the house. It's been quite some time since we unpacked an ARRMA car. Stickers, my favorite subject at school. So we have the all new ARRMA Vorteks 110 scale 4-wheel drive stadium truck. Yes, it is brushless. Yes, it's 4x4 and it is 3S compatible.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Top speed 60 miles per hour on an 11.1 volt battery, right? That's about 90 kilometers.
Yeah, boy.
On the box, on the side of the box, it will say that you will need a Spektrum LiPo charger. Now, ARRMA just recommend a Spektrum LiPo battery charger. You do not need a Spektrum LiPo battery charger. As long as your battery has an EC5 or an IC5 plug on there, it will work with the car, and just any, LiPo charger. We will recommend a few later on during the video. We will be taking it out for a bash after we unbox it. We'll be going straight to the skate park, which I can't wait for. That will be awesome. Please subscribe. And yeah, we're just gonna quickly unbox it. We are gonna do a comparison with the RUSTLER 4x4 because, this is sort of clashing with the RUSTLER 4x4. So we will show you the size difference on that. That's pretty much it. Let's unpack. Oh, I would like to say to our crazy family, I do feel very tough with this ARRMA t-shirt on. All right, let's unpack. Very excited. I gotta admit, the graphics with this one, they've got it spot on. It looks fantastic. Alrighty. Wow, we were. All right, got this plastic on here. Well. If it isn't the Vortex. Alrighty, so here she is, and this is the red Vortex that we've got here, and all I can say is, crazy family, this body is absolutely banging. Yes, I said it. I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for using that word from the YouTube guys. Oh, you've got to use proper English words. That's, that's how we talk down under, so.
G'day, love. How's your sleep?
Keep it nice and simple. So yeah, have a go at that body. Whoa. All right, so just before we take the cover off, we want to go over a few things. ARRMA do give you these little rubber grommets that's connected to the body, right? So if you tumble your car and your body clip comes flying off, they're pretty stretchy, and you won't lose your body clip. They'll stay connected to the car. You'll have these plastic covers that sit on top of your roof. Now, they're there for protection. So, if you're driving your car and the car slides on its roof, right, you won't scratch your body. So it's going to scratch on this, protecting the body, making the body last longer. So protection, great job, ARRMA. And you've got your rear wing here, and that looks very cool. I do love the rear wings. So, and that also is there for protection and a bit of downforce and stuff when you're jumping. So that's that. Yeah, this body, yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. TRAXXAS, you have some competition now with the artwork. Got to step up your game. Let's quickly go over the car. So Crazy family, the length on the car is about 47 centimeters long and the width is about 33, right? So we're just gonna quickly go over the electronics and the battery compartment, and then we'll quickly just go over the car. All right, won't bore you guys too much. So to zoom up. So just regarding your servo, right at the front there, right? It's the S651 Spektrum. It's a 7 kilo metal geared, water resistant. Right, so yeah, not too shabby, but for this size car, it should be okay. You've got your electronic speed controller over here, right, and it's a Spektrum firmer. It's 100 amp, on-off button here, and that's a set button. It's for calibration. It does come with an IC5 plug, and EC5 plugs are also compatible. Your receiver is on the bottom here, just tucked underneath your ESC. And that's a Spektrum 6200A, and it's AVC compatible. So we'll talk about it a little bit later. Just with the AVC, it's active vehicle control. It's like traction control. We'll show you on your radio. It's like a little dial. You can turn it all the way down and all the way up. It's just, yeah, it just makes the car handle a little bit better when you have it turned up. That's all it is, right? So that's that. Your ESC is pretty cool. It's bolted down onto the receiver box, so that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Great job. And just regarding your motor, you can see it there. Heatsink and fan from standard. Great job, ARRMA. It's a 3200 kV motor, right? It's a 5mm shaft, okay? And the pinion gear that comes standard is a 13 tooth, right? And it's a 0.8 mod. You do get an extra high-speed pinion in the box, but we'll show you that a bit later on. All right, now the battery compartment. Right, so the battery compartment is, you have this little stopper here, right, guys? You can take that off from underneath, right? So from there to there is 14 centimeters. If you take that stopper off, it goes to 16 centimeters long, and the width on that one is 6 centimeters, right? So that's your battery compartment. We'll show you a few batteries soon. Now, just regarding your batteries, guys, if you've got batteries at home, I'll just show you. So you're not, type this into the website and you will see that's the part number right there. It's IC5 battery connector. So if you've got batteries at home, just buy this and then solder them on. You're good to go. That's the female. And then you've got the male side. These are for your charge lead, all right, guys? So that's the part number there. And they're your males. So yeah, just buy them. And then, yep, Bob's your uncle. All right, so we'll just give you guys a quick inside look with the Vortex. You've got the big bumper here with the customized number plates. There you go, it's pretty cool. You've got your shock tower, which is plastic. You've got your shocks, which are also plastic, right, guys? Now, they're not threaded, but ARRMA will give you some plastic sleeves just to slot in there, and what they'll do is they'll just raise it up so that you can adjust it like that. We'll show you in a sec. You've got some, ARRMA's put these plastic pieces over the shocks. That's just extra protection. So if you have, if you have a hit there, it sort of protects the shock, which is pretty cool. You do have plastic drive shafts front and rear. There you go there. They're plastic, right? Then your camber and toe, both adjustable, right? Now, just regarding your wheels, before we forget, they're pretty cool. They seem like pretty good quality. They're not too hard, seem a bit sticky. Just regarding your wheels, they do give you the wheel, the wrench to take your wheels off, which is pretty cool. The wheels are a 14mm, right, guys? They're hex. So if you're looking for new wheels, it's 14mm hex. That's what you'll be needing. Just come to the middle of the chassis. You got your plastic center drive shaft there. That runs all the way to the front, all the way to the back. And ARRMA has put these, plastic coverings, shields on the side of the chassis. So, you know, no dirt goes in or any rocks, just protects it. So that's pretty cool. There you go there, it's on both sides. All right. Chassis is all plastic. Okay, guys, if you can help it, stay away from loose gravel, all right? If you can help it. And the rear is pretty much the same as the front, guys. All plastic there. Plastic drive shaft, right? Plastic shock tower. They do give you the wheelie bar, which is pretty cool. And this wheelie bar seems really solid. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, just regarding this shock here, they've put the inside protection on, I should say they've put the protection on the inside up. I don't know, I might reverse that and put that protection, you know, on this side. So when you know, if you hit your car from this way, it's protected, right? So yeah, not too sure what they've done there. You might want to reverse them. That's up to you guys. That's pretty much it. Show you the bottom quickly. Got the skid plates there. Alrighty guys, so we're just gonna quickly go over what's in the box. And then from here, we're gonna give you a few batteries and charger options, and we're gonna do a quick comparison with the RUSTLER. So if you don't want to watch it, the video will end after this. They will give you 2 books. This is all your instructions and stuff. You can flick through that. No one's going to read that. We've got YouTube now. And this thing here, open it up, and this is your parts listing, ladies and gentlemen. So, right, this, if you break anything, right, each part has a number. All you do is just punch that into the website, right? ARRMA and the 6-digit number, and your part will appear. So that's that. It's very important. Do not lose this, right? Get any coffee stains on this. Now, what's included? You get your rubber grommets for your body clips. That's extras. You got 2 Allen keys. You got your spacers for your shocks, like we were telling you about, right? They do give you an optional pinion, right? It's a 22, so that's pretty cool. Put some Loctite on that, it won't hurt. You put that on there, guys, I can tell you right now, it will go into thermal shutdown a lot quicker. So just be, you know, you've been warned. All right, and yes, that is not a pistol. That is an ARRMA wrench. Yeah, it's quite a funky design, right? It's for your wheels and stuff, so it's pretty cool. And just coming to your radio, we want to talk about this for a bit, right? I'll just push them out of the way. So, just regarding your radio, these are just your reverse trims. ST trim is short for steering, short for throttle. You do not need to touch these, right guys? You leave them as is. Then you have your TH limiter. You got 50, 75, and 100, right? So 50% power, 75% power, and 100% power. If you haven't played with an RC car, flick it on 50, get used to the power, and then go from there. It's really, really cool. Mums and dads, if you're looking to buy, you know, this for your teenager or whatever, you can limit the speed, so that's cool. Right, the slower you go, you know, the less things you're gonna break, right? So the faster you go, the more things you'll break. So that's that. Now you have your trim buttons here. Whoop. All right, so your throttle trim, right? There's a little, where is it? There is a little notch. You can't really see it, but there's a little notch. You just want to keep that little dial on the notch, so that's neutral. If you bump that and the car doesn't go, just make sure you bring it to neutral and the car will arm. So that's that, right? You don't need to touch that. Yeah, ST trim, as you know, that's your wheel alignment, so right or left. You know, if your car's steering a little bit to the left, flick it to the right. That's that. Now, your brake rate, depending on how responsive you want your brakes to come on, you can turn it, you know, if you want loose brakes, turn it all the way down. If you want more aggressive brakes, turn it up. That's it there. And you got your ST rate. So that's for your AVC, like we're talking about, the active vehicle control. It's like traction control, just helps the car, keeps the car straight and all that sort of stuff. So you can have a play with that. That's 50%, that's 100%, and then you can turn it off also. You've got your bind plug there, right? That does nothing, don't worry about that. And 4 AA's for the bottom. Now, we just want to touch on one more thing, guys, before we let you go, right? Very, very important. Now, it will tell you in that big book, right? and it's very, very easy. If you have troubles with it, right, yeah, you just call your local hobby shop. Now, to bind it, it's very easy. Just if you're ever having trouble binding it with your receiver, all you need to do is just make sure this is off. With your receiver, there's a button. You push that button down on your receiver, right? It sits on top. It's not really a button, it's like a Spektrum logo. Push it down, plug your battery in. While you're pushing it down, turn it on. Then your Spektrum receiver will start blinking. That's in bind mode. And all you need to do is hold that bind button down and power up. Hold it there for a second, right? Then let go. Hold it for about 3 seconds after it turns on. Then let go, and then your car is binded. Now, with the AVC receivers, after you bind it, you must calibrate it. So after you bind it, it will tell you in the instructions, but we're just gonna quickly tell you now as well. Once it's bind, the light will glow orange, right? And then what you need to do is very quickly, right? You need to go full throttle, hold it there for about a split second. On your receiver, would show you, but it'll just take heaps of time. It will flash once. As soon as it flashes once, go full back, right? Hold it full back, and then on the receiver will flash again. And then what you need to do is go full left, right? And the receiver will flash once again. And then you go full right, the receiver will flash once again. And then you let go of everything, and the receiver should blink rapidly, and then you are ready to go. If you don't calibrate it, the receiver can get a bit funny, right? And very, very important, this is the most important part, you know, everyone misses out. As soon, what you need to do is, with the cars, right? Let's just grab the car. Give me 1 sec, guys. You know, not a lot of people will talk about this. So what you need to do is, right, turn your radio on first, right? Turn that on. Soon as you turn it on, right, it'll make about 3 beeps. Now, for the AVC, the receiver, to function properly, okay, the car must be on a completely flat surface, if you can help it, right? It will make a couple of beeps. After you hear those beeps, right, leave the car as is, as in don't touch the throttle, don't touch the steering, for another 5 seconds. So let it completely sink in properly and then drive the car. A lot of people, what they'll tend to do is they'll turn everything on, right, and they'll just hit the throttle or whatever, and that mucks up the calibration with the receiver. So just be a little bit patient with that, and you will find that it will work every time and it will work really well. So that's pretty much it. That's the whole car. We're gonna quickly show you the batteries and chargers and the quick comparison. So if you don't wanna see that, you guys can switch off. Don't forget to subscribe, you cheeky buggers. Alrighty, so batteries and chargers. If you're not sure, we just thought we'd chuck this in also. Now, just regarding your charger, guys, this charger here, the EVPeak E3, is our best-selling charger at CrazyHobbies. We'll be doing a quick short video on our YouTube channel to show you how good, reliable, and simple it is. They retail for about $59. They come with an AC plug. It will charge 2S, 3S, and 4S, only one at a time. It's a 3 amp charger. Great thing about it, there's no setup. Very reliable, simple, and easy. Just plug in your balance lead and it does everything automatically. So we would recommend you buy that charger, right? It only charges one at a time, but it can charge 2S, 3S, or a 4S LiPo. Now, regarding your batteries, you've got the Bashing series. These are the batteries that we'd recommend, right? You've got the 5200, that's a 35C. You can also get the 50C as well. We're just showing you, this fits in perfectly. And you've got the 3S, you've got the soft case 11.1 volt 5000, which is a 50C. We're just out of stock of the hard case. The hard case fits in there really nicely as well. So these are the two batteries that would recommend. They retail for about $60 to $75, and the 11.1 volts, the soft case and the hard case, retail for about $100 to $120. So these are batteries we would recommend, I should say. Regarding the plugs, if you purchase them, in your comment section, just put down there that you would like them changed to IC5s, and we can do them free of charge for you. So that's that. And we will leave the links below for you regarding the battery and charger. Well, here you have it. The RUSTLER 4x4 versus the VORTEKS 4x4. And they're pretty similar in size. The only difference really is that the TRAXXAS body is a little bit slimmer, All right, compared to the ARRMA body, it's a little bit wider, giving it, you know, making it, you know, look a bit, I should say, a wider stance. The wheels are pretty much, you know, same sort of thing. The TRAXXAS wheels are a little bit more narrow compared to the, oh, maybe they're the same size. Yeah. Yeah, they are. So the bodies, so there you go there. So the TRAXXAS is a little bit more slimline, and then the ARRMA, it's a lot, yeah, the body is a lot wider. So there you have it. Now the clearance, let's see if we can get the clearance on this, on the cars. So it looks like the ARRMA has, well, pretty close actually. That's the ARRMA there, clearance, and that's the TRAXXAS there. All right, so yeah, the TRAXXAS does look like it's a little bit more slimmer. Oh, sorry, not slimmer, my apologies, lower to the ground, I should say. All right, so the Vortex has a little bit more clearance. So that's that, the side view. And then we'll just quickly get a bird's eye view also. And you can see there, TRAXXAS, the body, a little bit slimmer. But yeah, pretty much the same size, guys. So yeah, if you're looking to buy one or either of them, we thought we'll just do a quick comparison on the two. The TRAXXAS coming in a little bit more expensive compared to the ARRMA. All right, guys, so hopefully this helped yous a little bit, help you guys a little bit. And I'm gonna get told off for that as well for saying yous. And yeah, I have to say, apparently, don't forget to subscribe. And that's basically it, guys. Have a good one, and love yous from down under.